Hello, back again after a long break. I'm sorry about that. What can I say? Life. The good news is I am recording 2 videos at once today, so I should at least get the next one up a little faster. I really do want to keep this up, so please cheer me on, okay? All right. I'm going to read 2 articles now that are a little shorter. They're both from Tuoi Tre and are linked in the description. It is important that you go and click on the articles so that you give the writers credit for this. Otherwise, you're not giving them credit for their work, and we don't like that. That's not good. So yeah, this first one is about a Thai woman that was sentenced to death for smuggling drugs. Let's see. Thai woman receives death sentence in Vietnam for drug trafficking. A court in Vietnam has sentenced a Thai woman to death for illegally carrying 2.4 kilograms of cocaine from Senegal to Vietnam by air last year. Clincharon Dutwa, 26, of Thai nationality, received the capital punishment at her trial conducted by the People's Court of Ho Chi Minh City on Tuesday on charges of illegal drug transport as prescribed by the Vietnamese Penal Code. The woman was caught carrying 2.4 kilograms of cocaine hidden in her 2 bottom suitcase when she checked in at Tan Son Nhat International Airport in Ho Chi Minh City in June last year from a flight from Senegal in Africa. So this would have been June 2023. Okay. Oh no, 2022. Okay, I'm gonna get ahead of myself. According to the indictment, in June 2022, Clincharion became acquainted with Ostus, a 30-year-old Nigerian man who became her boyfriend. Oh, okay, I was right with the year. On May 10, 2023, Ostus hired Clincharion to travel from Thailand to Senegal to pick up a suitcase and bring it back to Thailand for his friend. As per their agreement, Ostus would pay Clincharion 50,000 baht, US $1,380, for transporting the suitcase and cover all expenses related to her trips. On May 15, 2023, Clincharion left Thailand for Laos, where she took a flight to Istanbul, Turkey, with a layover in Vietnam. Also, it's quite common for people to pronounce Lao as Laos. So I wouldn't necessarily even call it a mistake in English, but it's a mistake, obviously. But anyways, moving on. 4 days later, the woman flew from Istanbul to Senegal, where she was picked up by a dark-skinned woman who took her to a hotel. A dark-skinned woman in Senegal. How sinister. I mean, seriously, I don't know what the point of putting that in this is. Maybe it'll come back, but who cares? Dark-skinned, and also Senegal, I'm going to assume most people would be described as dark-skinned. Anyway, don't put it past Vietnamese people to also be racist. On June 4th, 2023, this strange woman handed a suitcase to Clincharion, asking her to bring it back to Thailand. Clincharion then received a text message from an unknown man asking her not to open the suitcase during her trip. The Thai later flew back to Istanbul, where she took a flight to Ho Chi Minh City. On June 5, 2023, Clencherion reached Tan Son Nhat International Airport, where customs officers detected the cocaine in her suitcase while she was about to fly to Laos before returning to Thailand. At the court, Clencherion admitted that she knew the suitcase contained drugs, never admit anything, but agreed to transport it from Senegal to Thailand to receive payment from Ostas. Again, all of these names, I'm good with Vietnamese names, good with English names, Spanish probably fine, there's some languages I'm familiar with, but I apologize for a lot of these articles. I butcher the names of people from languages I don't really know very well, so sorry. The trial panel stated that her actions were particularly serious and dangerous to society. I'm sure. Therefore, she had to be punished strictly according to the law. I really do not like the death penalty. I do not think there is any circumstance that I would say this is called for. I do not think this is actually something that bad, actually. Not that taking drugs is good, but there's so many drugs that are not that much worse than cocaine, or not that much better than cocaine for people that are legal, but they're not, when it comes to cocaine, all of a sudden, death penalty. Go ahead and get drunk and jump on your bike and go racing around the streets, but cocaine, that's too much, I don't know. And I think a lot of that is because of countries like the United States kind of pushing these strict drug laws on other countries. And now we're becoming much more relaxed with a lot of them, but the rest of the world is still kind of doing the same, And I do not know this woman, and so I do not know what brought her to this point, but she is doing it for money, not because she wants to hurt people. What's her name? Jung Mi Lung. I think what she did to society is far greater crime than what this woman did. That said, of course, I do not think that Jung Mi Lun should be killed either. But my point is, this Thai woman really should not be. She broke the law, so they're going to punish her in some way, but this is quite a bit over the top in my mind. Anyway, the next article is about flash floods that killed 7 people. So let's go ahead. Flash floods and landslides kill 7 in Vietnam. Flash floods and landslides triggered by heavy rain have killed 7 people in northern Vietnam and swept away homes, disaster officials and state media said Thursday. 5 people died in Son La and 2 others were killed in Dien Bien following the downpours. Rescue workers are also searching for 10 other reported missing in the mountainous provinces, officials added. According to Tuoi Tre newspaper, flash floods earlier Thursday swept away 10 houses and damaged 8 homes in Mung Pon and commune of Dien Bien province. It has rained heavily in northern Vietnam since Tuesday, and many areas, including the outskirts of the capital Hanoi, are filled with muddy floodwater. Between June and November, Vietnam is often struck by downpours, triggering flooding and landslides. But scientists have warned that extreme weather events globally are becoming more intense and frequent due to climate change. In mid-July, a landslide triggered by heavy rains killed 11 people traveling in a van in northern Hazang province. Last year, natural disasters left 169 people dead or missing in the Southeast Asian country. That's absolutely horrible. I traveled the Hazang Loop last year, and I can only imagine what it would look like to be caught in a landslide. Yeah, my condolences. But anyway, as always, thank you for watching. Please watch other videos that I have recorded and stay tuned for my videos to come. And bye-bye.